Hello. I'm Kermitor, or Sam from WSGC. I thought that I'll do something different and do a kind of like a vlog slash gameplay thing. I will be playing Banished in a bit, um, but I thought I'd do this because I finally bought a webcam. So I thought, why not? So you can see my reactions or whatever and my lifeless face. I don't know, but also we can get some company in here as well. Monty, look, Monty. There you go. Look, there he is, popping his little head up. Hey, you being a good boy, sleeping on my bed, you little shit. So I will be joined by my friendly companion today, playing Banished and doing this video. Um, I did have an idea what I was going to talk about, but now I've completely forgot. I think I'm going to probably talk about channel a little bit. We've got kind of random stuff being put on at the moment, but I'm trying to do a bit of consistency. Most of the footage that I am putting on is quite old. I wouldn't say so old that it's outdated, but it's maybe like a month old or so, and I've got some really old Rome footage to put up as well, just some fights of me playing as Athens, and some giant battles that are like 20,000 plus people fighting, and usually I'm in the majority of 5,000 people. So I should hopefully be putting those up soon. Sorry also if I keep looking this way, it's because that's where my telly is. I'm not used to looking into a little camera and talking. It's weird, but I'll probably get used to it. I'll try and do more of these. You can also, hopefully, I'll try and get the rest of the members as well. You can see everyone. Wow, I bet that's interesting. To the 0.4 people that watch this. But yeah, what else? New footage that is going to be coming up, hopefully, that I'm going to make is maybe I want more Banished footage. I want to show I've had couple of big towns, and then I wouldn't mind showing how not to play the game, where I've managed to get wiped out in less than a year. So even though I kind of know what I'm doing now. What else do I think definitely some more Altis Life, but the problem with that is you've got to do a lot of for me, a lot of grinding, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I get bored as fuck, and then I end up pissing around and losing all the money that I've just made. So, or something fucking happens, I could get blown up and die, and then yeah, it's all farts and sunshines round. Also, I'm waiting for the I might do the Armour 3 campaign. Show you guys that, because it's pretty good actually. The 2 episodic content that's been released at the moment is the first and second episodes, and there's the third one is supposed to be coming out this month. Today is the 8th of March, so yeah, it should be coming out sometime in March, which is going to be really interesting, because if anyone's played the Armour 3 campaign, it's good for a campaign. It's nice and long. There's a lot of different things to do because it's the Armour 3 map as well. It's got a lot of variations. The map's really big to play on. It's quite fun. And then at the end, spoilers. You don't want to get spoiled for Armour 3 campaign. Don't listen here. When you end up on Altis, at the end, when the UN or American army or whoever comes in and is like, oh, who's that English guy? Where is the English guy? Miller. And then the American army are like, there's no one called Miller. It's like, that's Spec Ops. It's got to be. Because if that's something where it's like, oh, you're tripping out because of post-traumatic stress disorder or whatever, well, okay. But it makes more. That wouldn't make any fucking sense because why would 30 guys also go along with it? Unless it turns out you are there on your own, which is gonna be. If it is, it's gonna be like, right, that's a bit shit. But I think it's just gonna turn out he's Spec Ops. Because there's more than one. There's other English people. There's different squads or something, platoons. There's you play in B or C, and they're the Americans. Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and then I can't remember what the other one is. They call it just Charlie Company, I think. I can't remember. It's been a couple of weeks since I played it, so the English of the A. Anyway, where was I going from this? Other things that I'm gonna do: more standalone, more Daisy. I definitely want to do some more of that. As the video I've recently just put up is a finding private pile or saving private piles. Me and Bluntman were looking for one of his friends that was stuck in Gorka, so we were running on our way to Gorka, and then we logged out because he wasn't logged in yet, and that was about a month ago. That sums it up pretty well. It was a month ago, so I don't know if it's going to carry on, but I will still play standalone. There is the new weapons coming out. There's like the SVT, I think it's called, the semi-automatic rifle, Second World War rifle. What else is there? There's a double-barrel shotgun. You can sawn it off as well. I think I've already shown the Magnum or the revolver. There's a new bolt-action rifle, Russian one. I think that's it. You can paint your guns now. But I'm waiting. They need another. Hopefully now that they've got more people. Like my thoughts on the fact that Rocket's leaving is a bit. Because he was the first person to do the mod. The mod was, I presume, I should probably really do my research, but I can't remember anything at the moment. He must have made the code first for DayZ, so he must have had some level of input into it that's not only on the creative side, but also actually on the like idea creative side, like I want this and I want that. So he must have had some level of action on the actual like physical making it side. So the fact that he's leaving, I don't know. If they get enough staff in, they need more people because it's a small company. I know that they might not have as much money to make a game as say people who make Grand Theft Auto, because nobody has that much money, apart from Call of Duty, and they'd rather not spend that because they want that in their pockets. FYI, I don't like Call of Duty, apart from Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 4, because they were really good, and then it became the same game over and over again. 12-year-olds screaming and everything fun around, and glitches. But then everything's suffering from glitches nowadays. I swear when I was younger they weren't. It wasn't affecting so much. Like games, or I wouldn't notice them. But now every time I play a game, I'm like, oh look, I see a bug. But it's maybe because I'm just playing more games. I don't know. What is it? What was I talking about? Standalone, I think. Yeah. So I want to play some more of that. I want to get into a group back up again because you get berets. You want everyone wearing matching berets and like army gear. That would look fucking sick. And Daisy's Armour 2. I wouldn't mind playing some more Epoch. Getting on there, building a base up, but it just takes a long time and manpower. But yeah. I don't know if we can. If not, we'll probably play on Noob's Playground because we play on that one a lot. What else? What other games are there? Have I got or coming out? I wouldn't mind buying. I have to buy it, of course, because I don't have a lot of money. Um, Unfortunately, I decide to go out, so I end up spending a lot of money when I go out, which means I have less money to play games with. Um, what was I going to talk? Oh yeah, Company Heroes 2. I want to get that. That looks good. There's not really that many, unless you play. For me, the Blitzkrieg 2 mod for Command and Conquer Generals. That's good. World War Two strategy game where you can play as the Russians, but there isn't many other ones that you can play as the Russians. So I thought, you know what, it might be quite interesting to get loads of people, not loads of people, but what I mean is loads of men on the game and fighting, and that would be really cool. Explosions and all that. Who are? Right, one sec. So that I was tempted for Elder Scrolls Online, but I don't want to pay for it. That I want to pay for it, like the game. I don't mind paying 60 quid for the game, which is cool because that's how much games are. But a monthly subscription, okay, fair dues on the computer. But again, I haven't done my research, so I'm just on things that I've read. Is that it's coming to the Xbox. So why should I pay? Okay, I pay for the game and live, but why should I also pay an extra fee on that? Isn't surely that's what Xbox Live should cover? It should cover all the fees for general subscription of games that play like a multiplayer way. Because okay, it's the money goes back onto the service itself for Xbox Live, but apart from that, like, it's not like they're running out of money. It's not like they're fucking I was going to say Sony, but Sony have actually sold more PS4s, I think, which sucks because I've got Xbox One, which is really good. I love it because I can still keep my Xbox 360 account, which we have had since day one of Xbox, pretty much. I think maybe 3 months out from when it came out, the Xbox came out, my brother got it and he made that account, and then that account turned into Kermitor, and that's where my name comes from. Because Kermitor is if Kermit the Frog and Skeletor had a child, it would probably be the most hideous creature in the world, but Kermitor, yay. And it's just stuck, in case you're wondering about the name, rambling off. So yeah, it's just a bit annoying that because again, I can buy games a month. I can buy maybe 1 or 2 games a month depending on how much they are. But I don't have the money to buy a game and then pay for a subscription on top of that, on top of paying like my subscription for my Xbox. This is hypothetically talking if I bought it on the Xbox, but like, yeah, that's my like sense on it. That's my views. Maybe it might be worth it. I don't know, because I definitely know that Xbox Live, the feature, because you pay for it, is definitely a bonus, but it's not that much actually. I think it's mine had it. I saw a thing when I was just before Christmas, £35, £35.99 sterling for a year's Xbox subscription. So I don't know if it's cheaper than it was on the 360. It's 40 quid. So yeah. Other games that I might play, I'm just it's Rust. I might get back into Rust again though. Me and Bluntman did definitely try to like build a base on a PvP thing, on a PvP server. Sorry, I'm watching Person of Interest as well. Fucking brilliant show. Um, what is it? Yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about now. Bollocks. Got on 15 minutes of chatting and now I've forgotten. Rust PvE server, well, PvP server. Sorry, yeah, we tried to get on there. We just kept getting kind of killed as soon as we could get anywhere. We were having just to hit trees and do it like that, and then after hitting fucking 50 trees or whatever, someone come up behind you, kills you. It's just like, oh, alright then. And then you do it again, and the same thing happens over and over again. It's really annoying, and you just kind of stop it. I'm trying to think what other things that I've put on there. I'm gonna have a quick look on YouTube. So this way is my screen. This way is my telly. My telly is connected to my computer. I will show you that one day. That is that's a sexy beast. That's like gives me erections all the time. So it's lagging. That's annoying. My computer's lagging. I've just put up the standalone footage. Oh, it's life. I was like, oh, I'll just have a look at the recent videos I put up. No, I should have a look on the playlist because they're the actual games that I put up. I think I might put on some more Medieval 2 Total War. That's always a good one. That's that's quite relentless. So you get nice bloody battles, and they're quite big. So I might play some more mods of that. I've done Third Age, and I did another one. I can't remember what it was now. I did Third Age. Maybe it was only that one on Medieval 2, because I know I did the Great War, and that was on Napoleon. That was quite good, but because it's a mod, there are some features that are left out. Like it takes ages for the turns to go, so I have to wait like 20 minutes for each turn, which is really annoying. And you can only really get everything if you're England, I think, or Germany. And the tanks are a bit shit playing it. Sorry, itchy eye. Yeah, the tanks are a bit crap. They look good. I tell you what, I wouldn't be able to do the coding or the skinning for tank models, but it's weird because the tank's reticule is pointing the other way than the driving seat, and it's strange. Or the front of the tank. I'm just seeing, I've got a lot of DayZ videos. Planet Side 2 I probably won't play anymore. It was good. A lot of people on there, which it was different because you haven't really had a game where it's an MMO first-person shooter that's all going on at the same time on 3 different worlds. I think that's really cool. But unfortunately, because it's free to play, it's a bit of a dick where you have to pay to win. That's it, pay to win. I'm seeing a lot of Rome stuff. Do it again. Probably go on Noob's Playground at some point. I can't believe how little videos I've actually put up. But I haven't because, let's see, 100 plus more. I'm just trying to see how many videos I've put up. It used to say in the old YouTube thing. I finally got used to it. But also, if you've ever ended up putting on like 200 videos, and then you can see at least 90 of them have no people who have seen them. It's a bit like, oh, but oh well, because not everything just farts out. If you know what I mean. You got to put work into it. I know my videos aren't brilliant, but they're kind of the I'm the best of what I'm trying to do. I will try and talk some English now. Si, senor. Like, I know my videos aren't brilliant, but I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. Again, I can't really afford a lot of editing software, recording software. Like, as you can see, I've been filming for almost a year, and I have just got a webcam. And one on my laptop is just, because of my new computer, why am I making excuses? I just didn't get around to buying one. I thought, fuck it, I'll buy one now, and I got one for a tenner, so, and it's got lights on and everything. Just missing the bells and whistles. And this is the 100th time I'm going to say as well. I'm going to have a quick look. The thing is I'm going to read out the games that I've got, in case anyone does watch this and they would like to see me play more games. I tell you what, one thing I'm going to try and get up. Cossacks. If you ever played Cossacks, that is a fucking sick game. I'm going to play that. Now, I'm going to do some Banished, and then I'll do some Cossacks. Because Cossacks is sick game, and it's well good. So yeah, I've got Cossacks are war game, European escalation. That's all right. Strategy game set in the 90s, early 90s. Hypothetically, if the Cold War broke out, it's all set in Germany, and you have to defend it. Or yeah, in the Cold War, the NATO versus the Soviets. The NATO's strategy was very defensive, so you usually have to do that, while the Soviets' strategic plan was very aggressive. Anno, gonna have to put some footage of Anno. It's pretty good. American Conquest, Act of War, direct action, and Act of War, high treason. Neither of those games work on my computer. Don't buy those on Steam. Not because they're bad games. These games do not run on a computer that has more than 512 megabytes of RAM, and I'm not joking. You can't play these games at all. Well, no, you can if you really know what you're doing, where you physically you have like an emulator or a copy of Windows, actually a virtual copy of Windows running, where you can limit the set amount of processes and allocated RAM to it. I suppose you might be able to get it working then, but if you can't do that, you won't be able to play it, and that was my mistake. The fact that I had to get my brother's old computer that's 10 years old and play it on there was annoying, because I think the game was like 15 quid as well. Maybe not 15. I think I bought it in a sale for maybe like £5, but still, there wasn't any warnings about it on there that this game wouldn't run on a new computer, or a computer that was more than about 7 years old, which is a massive problem. Anno 2070, I've got that. APB, I never really played that. Anno's really good, but I never play really APB. It's not brilliant. Armour, of course. I got Cold War Assault, Banished, Battlefield 4. I've got that on Xbox and PC. PC's, I would say it's better on the Xbox, because my hands fit a first-person shooter better playing it using a controller than a mouse and keyboard. I find my mouse is usually too sensitive, but I don't do too bad. I don't think so, at least. BioShock. I want to try and get an Arma 3 Breaking Point as well. That would probably be quite a nice game to get on. Now, this isn't what I wanted to do. I'm making a 25-minute vlog of just me talking. Right. That's not good. Anyway, if people want to see more of this, which I doubt, because I don't know if anyone wants to see any more of this. And one thing I've wanted, does the voice match the face? Probably not. If you will watch this for the entire 25 minutes, your eyes will melt out of your skull. That's usually what's happened before. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and I will start doing this more, hopefully, in the corner of my games, and you can see all my expressions and me being like, what do I do? Not really like that. I know what to do most times, but no, I don't. That's a lie as well. But yeah, comment, like, subscribes. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. This is weird.